Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dani and welcome to a new video. So in today's video, we're going to discuss some health and wellness content, particularly in regards to maintaining our gut health. Now, just to give you guys a little bit of background information on me, my name is Dani and I've been on a health and wellness journey for going on about 5 years now. First started off by just trying to get healthy and active by going to the gym, taking walks, and just moving my body. And of course, on my journey, I realized that it doesn't matter the amount of physical exercise that you do. If you are not controlling your diet and just understanding what your body needs to function at its best, then you are not doing yourself justice. So along my journey and in trying to find meals that worked for me and didn't work for me, I started to realize that my body was really sensitive to certain ingredients, like very specific ingredients. And in realizing that, I had to essentially find ways to still be able to eat some of the foods that I loved, but get rid of that gross, icky, bloating, difficult to digest feeling overall that I felt inside of my digestive system. So with all that being said, and with a lot of trial and error, I really wanted to sit down and make this video for you guys so we can really get into 4 products that completely changed my gut health. Some of these products I discovered more recently, but others I've been taking for probably 3 years now. So I just want to sit down and tell you guys all the details. If you struggle with maintaining your gut health like me, then this video will definitely be something that is helpful for you. Okay, so if you're interested in getting to know more, then definitely keep on watching. Okay, so the first product that I want to discuss with you guys is something that I actually discovered more recently. So I've always heard about coconut coal and the importance of taking probiotics, but I never really took the time to implement it into my diet until about 3 weeks ago, when I really decided to start investing my money into this product. At first it was a bit hard to justify the price point because a bottle like this where I live is $18 for 16 ounces and it's supposed to last you about 2 weeks, give or take. Okay, so initially I was like, I'm not really sure if I want to try this product because I might love it too much and essentially have to start putting it into my budget. However, when I tell you that this product has completely changed the way that I digest food, I am at a loss for words. If you're unfamiliar, Coconut Coal is a brand that makes coconut flavored probiotic yogurts. Now these yogurts come in different flavors, but I decided to go with the original because you're supposed to take this really early in the morning on an empty stomach. And for me, I didn't want to have anything super flavored and I don't really like anything super flavored or sweet in the mornings. I wake up at about 6 or 6:30, so putting something extremely sweet in my body early in the morning is just not my preferred thing to do. And honestly, I really love the flavor of coconut in this. Like, it's not overpowering, and I would say the flavor overall is it's a bit tangy. Think about like the taste of maybe white vinegar mixed with like yogurt. I don't want to say you have a little bit of sweetness, but I think the coconut flavor in the yogurt does a great job of overpowering the actual flavor of the fermented ingredients in here. And the instructions are very specific. You're not supposed to double dip, shake, or stir the product. The way you do it, or the way that I do it, is in the morning when I wake up before I go to the gym, I take a clean spoon, like a tablespoon or so, I stick it in there, the spoon is full, and I just put it in my mouth and I just swallow. It's not terrible to swallow, but because you have a big lump of something a bit creamy in your mouth, I'd say it's a bit weird, but it's absolutely not the worst thing in the world, especially because it is nutritional. Okay, so I 100% recommend that you try this. The way that it makes me feel every morning, it's almost like a system reset in a way. Like, I feel like my body cleanses itself really well. This works really well with the other products I take after it, so I'm gonna go through that as well, and you guys will understand why my lineup is so pristine. And I'll actually have all the products linked down below, but I picked this up my local Sprouts, but you can find this at Whole Foods, I believe, or any natural food store. Yeah, just FYI. The next product is something I've been taking for, I think, going on about 3 months or so. In the summer, I was just doing some research to figure out what vitamins I could really take and stick to just make me function the best that I possibly could. I'm not the best at taking vitamins and supplements orally. I try to get all my nutrition in the food that I eat, but obviously there are times where I don't eat as much as I should. I don't intake all the protein that I need and I have to turn to supplements, right? So in doing research, I found a product called chlorella. Now, if you're unfamiliar like I was, the easiest way for me to describe it is essentially it is a concentrated form of chlorophyll. I'll insert pictures on the screen, but I'm sure a lot of you might be familiar with the liquid chlorophyll that was trending for a while, that everyone was kind of, you know, pinching and putting it into their water. So the liquid form of that, and just that product in general, is essentially what this is composed of, and this is just a more concentrated version of it, so it works more effectively than chlorophyll would. Not only is it high in protein and essential amino acids, it's a great detoxifier for your body, and it provides amazing immune support. And just to show y'all what these pills look like, because I know that there are a lot of people who are afraid of pills, the pills are just little mini tablets. So they're just these little baby tablets, nothing too intimidating at all if you are a person who hates pills. And a serving size is 5 pills per serving. So it's recommended that you take at least 1 to 3 servings per day. The way that I I have arranged this into my schedule is that I'll wake up in the morning and I'll take 1 big spoonful of coconut cold, and then I'll move on to taking 5 tablets, which like I said is 1 serving of chlorella with just some water. And that typically is a great way to just get me started with my day. I might end up taking some pre-workout before I go to the gym, but I'm also in the process of trying to wean off of pre-workout because once again, it's like added sugars in the morning. I just don't think it's the best for my system. So these 2 products early in the morning are really what helps me set myself up. And not to get into too much detail, but if you have a system that is hard to activate, if you know what I mean, this will definitely help with the activations. I can go about my day and I feel really refreshed in the morning. And these 2 products alone will actually have you pretty set. This makes me feel a good 7 out of 10. But when I want to feel a good 9 or 9.5 out of 10, implementing these next 2 products into my routine really takes the cake in resetting my system. This next product is not something I can show you, but it's something that if you watch my channel, you know I'm an avid believer about, and that is juicing, y'all. Juicing and making a great green juice that you can consume every day, specifically top of the morning around breakfast time. I've been juicing for, I don't know, like 3-4 years now, and specifically the juice that has helped me the most is making a really fresh cold pressed green juice with whatever ingredients that you think work the best for your body. For me, I've found that my juice has to have celery and cucumber. So I say that my juice is about 50 to 60% celery. Sometimes I'll use half or whole cucumber, but celery is the main ingredient in my juices because it has so many health benefits. I'll insert literally a whole list full on the screen, but with the celery and the cucumber, I love to add some lemon as well for a bit of citrus. And then the last ingredient can be any sweet green fruit of your choice. I typically stick to green apples, but you can do green grapes, you can do kiwi, you can do melon, you can really just do whatever and tweak your juice to your liking. And lately I've been adding ginger to my green juices, and when I tell you that it just sets it up so much, and I just love the way my body feels when I drink a glass in the morning with my breakfast. Like, it is the best. And the way that I do it is typically I'll make probably like a 32-ounce bottle of juice top of the week, and I'll drink that every day in the morning until I run out, and then repeat the same thing. If I'm going to the office or if I'm on the go for whatever reason, I typically will make the juice in advance and just put it in little portable bottles because I really truly can't live without it. And everybody who I've made my juices for has loved it, raved about it, wanted more, and it's just a good feeling to be able to make other people feel as good as you do about the things that you're doing, just to share how important it is to take care of your body and take the nutrition that you need for your body to operate optimally. So it's literally a win-win situation, and so I can't rave about juicing enough. I've made some juicing videos on my channel before, so I'll make sure to link them either on the screen or the description box below. But yeah, definitely check out those resources because juicing has completely changed my life, and I would scream that from the mountaintop, okay? Literally. Now, this last product I'm about to mention actually goes hand in hand with juicing because I actually put this product in it in the mornings. So this is called L-glutamine. Now, if you're unfamiliar, L-glutamine is an amino acid that essentially helps boost energy and athletic endurance, help curb your cravings, and also promotes gut health. So this product was probably the first supplement that I ever started taking because it was a period where I was just searching. I was just wanted information so bad to understand why my system kept reacting aversively to certain ingredients, and I just wanted a solution so bad. So when I did some really deep research, I came across this product, and once again, in putting it into my juices, it's just been so rewarding because it's just like the perfect way to flush out your system. And one thing I've noticed is that when I do take L-glutamine, if I do consume something later on in the day that I know isn't good for me, right? Like my body's really sensitive to dairy. So if I take like a piece of pizza or fried chicken or something like that, right? Heavy with oils and fats, my body doesn't react as negatively to those foods as it would if I didn't take L-glutamine, right? So having that in my body just helps regulate my digestive system overall. It just makes it so that the foods that I consume are a bit regulated in my digestive system, and they don't have an immediate effect of just feeling big and bloated and heavy and just disgusting about the decisions that you make. Because at the end of the day, we're humans, we have cravings or certain times that we want to eat certain things, and we shouldn't feel like we're always punishing ourselves when we just want to indulge a little bit, right? So highly recommend this product. I bought this on Amazon, but I'll link everything down below, of course. If you don't want to consume this with your green juice, you literally can just take 1 scoop and put it with about a 1/4 cup of water and drink it. So typically if I'm not taking it with green juice, I'll just take it with water alone, like a shot almost, and that gets the job done. It's just always great to have options, and I know that a lot of us maybe are on the go and we might not have these products accessible to us at all times. For example, like the coconut coat needs to be refrigerated, right? So if you're on the go, this is not the product you can take with you. However, you can take L-glutamine with you, and they do make these in tablets as well, so you can buy the pills if that's easier for you. You can also take chlorella with you on the go. When I travel or I spend the weekend at my friends' houses, I take this with me because I literally do not want to be without it, and it just makes me feel so good in the mornings that it's just a part of my routine now. It's literally gotten to the point where this 450 tablet bottle is at the bottom. Like I maybe have a good 50 tablets left. Like y'all probably can't see that, but I've been taking this religiously and you can tell. And I'm just so happy with the results. I've probably bought countless bottles of L-glutamine. You can also buy a bigger version and save more money, but I kind of like the size of this, so I just stick to this. And it actually does come flavored. So if you do want a product that is a bit, you know, flavored, maybe like sweeter, easier to consume, they do have flavors of L-glutamine, but of course, I prefer it unflavored because I just find it's the best way to consume supplements. With all that being said, I really hope this video was helpful to you. I feel like I maybe rambled a little bit more than I anticipated, but I really genuinely hope that if you have complications with your gut health and your system, first try to understand why and then take action by removing certain things from your diet. And after you've done that and you've removed all the foods that you can, definitely look into taking these supplements because they have completely changed my life. And I know the feeling of just when you just, you know, have to feel the weight of what you've eaten. So if these products can help you out, then I genuinely hope that you check them out and implement them into your diet. So with that being said, make sure to check out the rest of the videos on my channel for more resources regarding my health and fitness journey. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.